Hi, this is Steve Schmidt, Web Advisor and Team Leader here at Effect, and I'm going to show you just briefly the new RC Industries website. And so here, if you take a look, we've got helpful contact information at the top. The overall look of the site totally matches their printed branding brochure, which is very rugged, tough feeling. Got an interesting video here that helps communicate to their customers exactly what they should think about RC and why to do business with them. We come down here with their unique value proposition that we help them articulate through our UVP definition process. And by the way, each of their 3 product types pages have a presentation that echoes that and proves each point. So here you're getting an introduction to size them up. You understand what they're about, and when you go into toolboxes, for example, you see those points proven. So we'll check that out in a minute. Back it up with some customer testimonials, and then down to the footer with other, kind of helpful contact information and made in USA, just so you know, get that out of the way, so you know that that's where it's made. Okay, so the next thing I want to show you is let's head over to a product page. Again, it's very clear what their 3 areas are, the 3 sections of their product scope. We'll go to toolboxes, and each product page presentation is totally lined up with the thought process of a potential customer. So the first thing is a brief overview on how to size up RC. Our stuff outlasts the competition, tested for durability, watertight, made in America, shortest lead times. So we're saying a lot there in a little bit of space. Plus you get to see some of the cool boxes that they've made. Then we get down to each one of those points and make it very clear, and then we back it up. And oftentimes when we can, we use numbers to prove things or provide evidence. So it's easy to believe those points or quotes from other people. Is it just anybody can say it's quality, but what does that really mean? And so that's what we're spelling out here. Then we've got the shortest lead times in the industry. We really do. Here's a client that's saying it, and here's a number to help prove it, 99.4%. We go through some other things here about it's totally custom, and by the way, people love us. And then here's your next actions. One of those next actions I want to show you quick is about customizing your own toolbox. So the really cool thing here is, on a typical website, you would have to kind of envision what you might want, and that may be hard to do, or call them and walk through a bunch of steps to figure out what you want. But now with RC, you can start configuring your own toolbox. So you might say, I want a side swing door, and I want it to be, this series here, that's the kind that I want. I don't want a vertical one. I want this one. And depending on what you select, it changes the options down below. So now I can select a material for the box. I want to do 10 gauge, make it super tough. And for the door, I want diamond plate. And I want, this kind of stainless steel handle and this kind of powder coat, and I can enter my size and quantity, notes, and information there. And it kind of makes it fun because you can select exactly what you want, and you've invested a little bit of your thoughts into it as you started creating your box, and you don't want to lose that. And it's much easier for someone to want to get a quote for that information. And so they can fill out their information and get pricing. And so that is not only helping them get more people to raise their hand and contact them, but it makes it easier for their staff because then they know a bunch of details before even talking to them on the phone. So right now the site is working great, and it's all ready to attract more customers, which we're working on next. So stay tuned for maybe another video sometime later. Thanks very much. Oh, before I forget, I want to show you their old site. Here it is. Now this did look good the day it was born, but you can see definitely needed there. So a lot of this old site stuff is, welcome to our site, and here's a it's not very client or customer focused. Customer focused is tell them what they really want to know right up front, very clearly, and so that's what we've part of the big reason for the new site. Thank you very much for watching.